Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joey Thurman. I am the solo dolo host of The Blintz. Like, subscribe, follow. Let's get right into it. A couple games on tonight's slate for NBA reasons. You're going to see Anthony Davis playing tonight. I'm looking for him to have a big game. Him and Julius Randle look like they're going to gel together very, very well so far I've seen this season. Can't forget Drew Holiday in that mix. Shout out to my boy Drew Holiday. NBA season is shaping up very well. I want to get into this old. I had a friend of mine ask me, what do I think about the Kevin Durant brother tweet earlier today, and I know it's old, I haven't gotten to it, but here's the thing. Kevin Durant, to me, is the best player in the NBA, hands down. And everybody gonna argue say no, LeBron is, but here's the thing. Two reasons why I say Kevin Durant is better. He's 7 foot tall and he can shoot. Case closed. Where his brother fits in, I'm not 100% sure what's accurate about Kevin Durant and what's not accurate about Kevin Durant. All I know is that the man is bad. And the tweet, you know who's closer to you in your circle. And the IG post that his brother said, what we are, we winning, win before we leave, or whatever it said. It's kind of a I know what's going on in Kevin Durant because that's my brother type thing. Here's what I see about that, and I'm glad my friend asked me to talk about this because I haven't had a chance to really express how I felt about it. And here's how I feel about it. KD, if he opts to leave Golden State, you hear a lot of things. Is he going to LA? Is he going to NY? Is he going to stay? Will we see the brothers of, Damnation come back together in OKC? Here's what I think about. What's going to happen. He's not going to LA. Because his one thing is, I need to beat LeBron, not be with LeBron. And here's why I say that. It's 3-2 in the ring series. If he get 2 more at Golden State, he may join LeBron. LeBron will be almost, 40? So he may join LeBron and say, okay, I'll save you so you can have another one before you retire. That's the only scenario I see of him joining LeBron in LA if he stays those 2 years in Golden State. Additional 2 years. If he goes to New York, who's going to go with him to New York? And I mean by that, is it Kyrie Irving? Is it Jimmy Butler? Is Porzingis going to be healthy enough for him to say, okay, I trust this system with Porzingis, so let us go over there? Because you have Porzingis and Tim Hardaway Jr., but who else is going to go? To me, it's a better fit for him to go to New York if he wants to play and bring Jimmy Butler with him, because Jimmy Butler is a killer on the court. I like his game. He is probably one of my top. I have him in the top 5, maybe top 6 of my best shooting guards to ever lace up the boots, so other sneakers. So I like Kevin Durant, Porzingis, Jimmy Butler. I kind of don't see the Kyrie thing happening just because Kyrie will say, oh, no, I got to defer. Because Kyrie, we know Kevin Durant is better than Kyrie. So Kyrie probably don't want to defer to nobody else, which is why he left in the first place teaming up with LeBron. He didn't want to defer. So I think Kevin Durant has a good shot of landing in New York. He's very good with one of the owners over there because that's the guy he was with while he was in Seattle with the Supersonics. I can't think of his name right now. So I think New York is a great fit 2 years down the road, not next season. Reason why I don't say it happens next season because Porzingis has had some injuries. He has had injuries in the past. You know, these 2 years will let Kevin Durant say, okay, let me sit back and look. I could go to Porzingis and possibly land Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving, and then Porzingis may not be healthy next year. But if you give him 2 years to see how it goes, I think that's a different mindset, a different slate of what have you with Kevin Durant. Where's he going to go? If he does decide to stay in Golden State, this is where it gets tricky. Because it's a rumor mill out there that Klay Thompson, he may leave Golden State. I don't see it happening, but, stuff does happen in the NBA. At the end of the day, it's a business. And Klay Thompson does have rings. He has championships. He has 3 of them, so he can go and, now play for money if he chooses to play for money over than playing for championships. I say he stays because that's the system he likes. It's a system designed for him to shoot, to dribble drive, to dish. It's a system that he has fell in love with. And you have 2 out of the 4 best shooters in the NBA with you. So I don't see him rushing to leave Golden State. I don't see it. So that's my 2 cents on the Kevin Durant situation. A friend asked me to do it, so I'll speak on it. Now let's talk football. Let's talk football. Monday Night Football with the Eagles and the Giants. Falcons and the Giants. Excuse me, Falcons and Giants. Let's talk about Giants. There's some things on the Giants that you had to take away from that game. Odell Beckham showed what he was preaching, I need the ball. And when he gets the ball, the man is the best receiver in the league, and he is the best receiver in the league with the ball in his hands. Hell, he's the best player in the league with the ball in his hands. Over 100 touchdowns. Over 100 receiving yards. Excuse me, not over 100 touchdowns. Over 100 receiving yards, no touchdowns. So it's like, what are the Giants doing? Is Eli done in the Giants? Is Eli auditioning for another team somewhere down south, like Florida, like the Jacksonville Jaguars? But on the other side of that coin, Julio Jones, man. The boy's awesome. The man is, he's great. He's fantastic. I don't know what the Giants going to do. They got a fantastic running back, but it's so hard for him to show how fantastic he is because he can't get to the outside. He can't run it up the gut. The screens aren't working. So it's a lot of things that's not working for the Giants. Do I see them shaking it up in the offseason? Of course. Is Eli their quarterback? I think so. I don't see them leaving Eli to trade him to free agent him. I just don't see it because he's still a top contender quarterback. It's hard to throw the ball when you don't have time. It's hard to throw the ball when you don't have time. It's hard to throw the ball downfield when all you see in their freaking plays on national television is short passes. So if I'm trying to go downfield, I can't because my line can't block that long. So now I'm taking these, 2nd and 8s and turning them to 3rd and 6 because I can only pick up 2 yards on the pass or 3 yards on a pass. So I can't throw the ball downfield to the Odell Beckham's and the sharp. Can't throw the ball down there to them because my line is not able to do it. So I'm thinking they don't let them go. I think they just revamp their line. That's what I would do. And that's the smart thing to do because you get rid of them and then you got to get a quarterback in there, a rookie quarterback or quarterback into practice, or you get a quarterback who hasn't played on that stage, and now you have a quarterback who can't get the ball out, and now you have another Odell Beckham crisis, and it just won't work. I think they keep him. I think they redo their offensive line, get bigger, get stronger, and forces them to hold that line so my man can throw the ball, get the Odell Beckham on that train, and get Barkley running that ball better. So that's my concept of the football game on Monday. Welcome to the Blitz. This is the Blitz. I am your host, Joey Thurman. I want to shift gears here. I never really talk about it, but I am a WWE fan. I do watch wrestling. Yes, I love wrestling. I'm a fan. And one of my favorite wrestlers of this generation, Roman Reigns, have came down with leukemia. For those people out there who don't know what leukemia is a disease that attacks your red blood cells and your white blood cells, or more white blood cells, excuse me. And it causes your body to be sore at times. It causes nosebleeds. Is leukemia a curable disease? No. Can it be basemented? Yes. Can it be dormanted? If you know about it, yes, it can. He stated last night he's been dealing with leukemia for over 11 years. For those who don't watch wrestling, Roman Reigns' career is a WWE superstar, but Roman Reigns got cut from the National Football League. He did play college football, tried out for national football, got cut because he came down with a severe case of leukemia. Leukemia, once it attacks you, you can't do anything about it but let it run its course, get the treatment, get the necessary medications, and go through that. So I know I shift gears a little bit talking about wrestling. I just want to let you guys know that I am a wrestling fan. I do watch Monday Night Raw. I do watch Tuesday Night SmackDown. And I am hoping for a speedy recovery for the big dog Roman Reigns to get back. Like I said, leukemia isn't something you play with. So I wish Roman Reigns all the best, and hope to see the big dog back in the WWE ring very, very soon. If you follow wrestling, and if you don't follow wrestling, I will keep you updated the best of my abilities on Roman Reigns' status. Switching gears back to NBA. I saw the San Antonio Spurs and the Los Angeles Lakers. That was a nail biter to the T. I loved it. I watched it. I rewinded. I recorded it. I loved that game. Here's my problem with that game. There was no problem with that game. Rudy Gay hit a big shot after LeBron James hit a big shot. A probably even bigger shot. Well, I think Rudy Gay probably is a bigger shot because Rudy Gay, you wouldn't expect Rudy Gay to hit that shot. Can he shoot it? Yes. Can he hit it? Yes. In a situation like that, are you expecting him to? Probably not. And, both of the Lakers were up 6, and they, got down 6 to the Spurs, and the Spurs were up 6, and they got down 6, and it was a crazy game. It was a nail biter. It was a fantastic game. It ended up being 142-143. Greg Popovich calls a timeout and says, if you ever seen the movie Coach Carter, I'm pretty sure all of you have. they have a play that's called Linda. And what Linda is, it gets the screen of a big man and its point guard. But the way they run it in Coach Carter is it's a slip. And the point guard has the ball. And that's what that play last night reminded me of. It's just in reverse. LaMarcus Aldridge had the ball, and Patty Mills was running. Instead of him doing a slip screen, he did a pull-up too. And it was a fantastic play. I say Greg Popovich is the best timeout play caller in the NBA of all time. And Patty Mills stepped up to the plate, and he hit that shot. Now, everybody's talking about LeBron missing them 2 free throws. Here's my vision on those 2 free throws that he missed. He did miss them. LeBron James in his career is 10 of 21 when it comes down to anything under 20 seconds to hit free throws. He's 10 of 21 in big-time free throw shots. So when he misses the 2 free throws, it's a psyche. So that's why he does the step back mid-range long 2 with Rudy Gay hounding down his neck. Is that a shot that LeBron makes? Yes. Is that a shot that we've seen him make? Yes. Is that a shot he can make? Of course. But was it the right shot? You got, I think it was 6.8 seconds left in the game. Referees are on their whistle like flies on horse. You fill in the blank. And it's LeBron. You go to the hole. If LeBron James goes to the hole 100 times, 99 of that, he's going to get a call. Hands down. He's going to get a call. And the way the referees was on that game last night, they were blowing that whistle if you blinked at a player wrong. And I feel like LeBron should have went to the hole. Switching gears for 1 second. Shout out to Kyle Kuzma. The man he had 19 in the first half, ended up with 30-something points in the game. Knocked down some tremendous shots. Shout out to Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart as well. Lonzo Ball. Them boys balled out last night. I think the Lakers are going to be good. I don't see them getting 50 like I said, but they'll be all right. As long as they don't go up against Golden State in that first round. Anyway, back to the matters at hand. Like I said, he's 10 of 21 in clutch free throws. Anything under 15 seconds. Let's say 15. About 15 seconds. And it's dependable. Did he choke? I'll leave it to you. If you think he choked, vote yes. If you think he didn't, vote no. I'll leave it to you guys. Me personally, I think he choked on a 2-reason basis. Reason 1, he choked on the free throws on the initial 2 free throws. And then he does the step back to avoid going to the free throw line. So they're going to say, oh, he choked again. So that's why I think he did the long mid-range step back too with Rudy Gay hunting down his throat. That's what I think. Now, if you're LeBron, the media spins LeBron so many different ways. And I'm not a LeBron fan. I respect the brother's game on the court. But you ask any of my friends, anybody close to me, I'm not a fan of LeBron. I respect LeBron's game. Now, here's the thing. There are different ways this game could have played, that last possession could have played out. Let's say LeBron goes to the cup and he gets fouled and the ball don't go in, then he go back to the free throw line, then he doesn't make him, now he's not clutch again at the free throw line. That would make him 12 of 23. As if. Another way. Kyle Kuzma was hitting some big shots. He dished it off to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma hits that shot. Now we say LeBron isn't clutch. He deferred to a sophomore player in Kyle Kuzma. Or we say he hit that shot, and then we say, oh, what do you expect? It's LeBron James. That is what he does. So I'm guessing like you have to figure out what version of LeBron you're going to deal with. Are you going to deal with the LeBron that's going to pass the ball and hope that somebody else bails him out? Are you going to say, LeBron, take this shot, we'll live with you hitting or missing this shot? Or, hey, if you get fouled, just knock down your free throws. He's 74% at the free throw line. I don't think anybody in his position would have missed those if it was a Steve Nash, if it was a Klay Thompson, if it was a Stephen Curry, if it was a Kevin Durant, if it was a Kawhi Leonard, it was a Kyrie Irving. If those type players who shoot around 88 to 90% miss, that's choking. But in his aspect, we know, he's not a clutch free throw performer. Like I said, he's 10 of 21. But at the same time, you have the GOAT hanging above you as greatest of all time. You have that hanging. And if you can't knock down your free throws in a clutch perform effort, can you still say greatest of all time? Because the greatest of all time steps up to make those free throws. I understand that, it came down to the nitty and the gritty, and it was a fantastic game, overtime. But if he makes one, they're going to double overtime. He makes two, he seals the game. The ball was literally in his hands, and he missed two clutch free throws. Now, I'm not saying if you give him those two free throws, will he knock him down? I'm pretty sure he will. But last night he didn't, and we can't go back in time. Last time LeBron James was down, he lost 3 in a row. He was a rookie. Now he's a pro, and he was a rookie on a different conference. Now he's not a rookie. He's on a different part of the map, and he lost to a team that is better than them. The Spurs are better than the Lakers. Over the board. The Lakers have the best player in the league, arguably. But the Spurs are better than the Lakers. Now I'm going to give you some teams. You got Boston. You got Portland, Boston is better than the Lakers. Portland, wishy-washy, but Portland did beat the Lakers. San Antonio, same thing. You can argue, but they beat them. Rockets, way better. Oklahoma City, better. So you have teams that's better, but then you get teams that any team can lose. A great team can lose to a not so great team. We know that. It's the NBA. But when the greatest of all time has a chance to send his team home, especially the night before when Rondo is gone and Ingram is gone, that moment is a step up, and Kyle Kuzma did. He stepped up big time, and I applaud that brother because he stepped up. I am a Kyle Kuzma guy. I like Brandon Ingram. He's a good player. He's a good scorer, but I'm a Kyle Kuzma guy. I like Kyle Kuzma. He's NBA body ready. I don't think that Kyle Kuzma deserves to go to the bench any longer. I believe you start him. I would, $17 million you paying Contavious Pope, and he only had 4 points last night. That's unacceptable, brother. Hey, I can come to the Los Angeles Lakers, try out, make the team, and get 4 points, and I'm on the bench, and all you got to do is pay me $50,000 that one game, or even $5,000. I'll take that. So I'm not liking Pope on the floor with the Lakers. So that's my 2 cents in that matchup, because I got to see more from that man. He didn't show me anything last year. He's not showing me anything so far. And I like him as a defensive player, don't get me wrong, but as an offensive player, you are a shooting guard, you give me 4 points, that's unacceptable, brother. You got to get back in the gym. You better go take some Steph Curry, how to shoot the ball classes or something, because this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for the Lakers. And it's embarrassing for the man of the greatest of all time, argument to pass you the ball, and you can't give me nothing but 4 points a game. I don't like that. So that is why I say Kuzma should be there. Tomorrow, I will be posting another video. I'm doing more videos more often than not. So remember, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends to tell their friends to subscribe. I'm trying to get my show on out there. My name is Joey Thurman. This is The Blitz. Peace.